first.
Anthony Mason, who had a good one against the Sixers on Wednesday, one of the few bright spots for the Knicks. They now lead it by 6. Marciulionis drawing the foul, hit by Starks. So Sarunas Marciulionis will go to the line. Vincent Askew has checked in for the first time. Here comes Greg Anthony for the Knicks. Mark Jackson will sit down. Mark leads with 5 points.
Bob, I asked Don Nelson before the game the difference in Marciulionis' game versus Mitch Richmond, essentially playing the same position. Very strong guys physically and very strong going to the basket. And he said there's a big difference. He said Marciulionis has the ability to see people when he drives to the basket, and he gives the ball up readily. When Richmond put
a minute to go in the first. And a loose ball foul is called. Marciulionis getting inside, and he took a hit. Foul by Starks.
Number 3, John Starks. His second.
That's 2 on Starks.
Marciulionis at 6'5", 200 is all muscle. He can't be ignored under his own offensive boards, and he's a good jumper. The Knicks failed to keep him out or keep a man in front of him.
Marciulionis, the leading scorer for the Soviet Union in the 1988 Olympics. NBA's top scoring 6th man. He's averaging just under 19 points per game.
And he has been over that in his last 4 games with a game-high 28 against Dallas in that 2-point win.
Marciulionis, 5 on the 24, and that's a travel. So it will be Nick Ball.
Well played by John Starks. He knew he was alone, isolated by Marciulionis.
6 seconds left in the quarter. In just a moment as we get underway in the second quarter, Marciulionis and Ewing on the rebound. Patrick Ewing with a very strong first quarter. He had 30.
We'll tell you a little bit more about that later.
Marciulionis, and Mullen lost it. Given a standing ovation when he was introduced as the all-star coach Wednesday night prior to the game against the Atlanta Hawks. Marciulionis had the ball knocked away by Anthony. Warriors hold on. Warriors 3 for 13 from the field here in the second quarter. The Knicks are 6.
That's what this team has been missing. Shot blocking.
Marciulionis. Mullen try to answer. Mullen is now 4 for 11. It will count. Foul. So Marciulionis to the line.
Number 32, Xavier McDaniel.
McDaniel called for his first
personal foul. Next third.
Marciulionis with his ability to go by people and hang in the air and do some very interesting things with the ball while using the backboard has shown the Knicks how tough he is. They only meet each other twice a year. He's a different player than he was last year.
He was bothered by a host of injuries, missed 32 games last year. He averaged just under a plate. 17 points for Ewing. Marciulionis rebounded by Ewing and then knocked away. Here's Mullen. On the MSG network, starting at 10:30. Knicks took 2 of 2 from the Clippers last season. Marciulionis off a steal, and it draws a foul. It's called on Anthony.
Number 21, Gerald Wilkins.
I'll check that on Wilkins.
Charles Oakley on the inbounds pass, which was converged upon quickly.
Penalty, 2 shots.
Take another look at that. And that pass should have been caught by Gerald Wilkins.
It is now Wilkins and Jackson in the backcourt. Oakley, Vandeweghe, and Ewing up front. Anthony sitting down. Starks to Parks. Jackson thought he had a teammate.
He really had no right to think that, though. There was no one near him.
Owens, good catch by Owens to put it home. 86-72 lead. Marciulionis with a good move. 11.
And he needs a rest, and Pat Riley wants to get him ready for the fourth quarter.
As Patrick Ewing has gone most of the way. Marciulionis with the spin. Foul by Starks.
Starks can't believe the call. Cools down by walking away from everyone so he doesn't draw a technical.
3 fouls on John Starks, and Sarunas Marciulionis to the line. He's 5 for 7 from the foul line.
Marciulionis has a great ability to draw contact.
Replacing Tyrone Hill, who hears it from the crowd. He's 4 for 4 from the field. 5 rebounds, 10 points. Marciulionis with the save. Here's Mullen. It counts. Called for his 4th, and Mullen to the line.
Mullen has such a great sense of when to cut. The skill of moving without the ball is picked up here by his teammate. He'll sense Mullen moving without the ball at the right time. He gets the ball to him.
Out of 10 seconds. Marciulionis is fouled by Wilkins. And a technical foul called on Pat Riley. Jake O'Donnell with the call.
Pat Riley couldn't contain himself. He felt Marciulionis is committing the offensive foul, and he paced the sidelines with great anger.
And it's Marciulionis stealing the tip, but they say, come on back. In fact, the call is that Wilkins caught the ball. He actually palmed it. Hardaway did not even contest for it. And it will be Golden State ball, even though,
Instead of tipping it.
right, even though Marciulionis controlled it. Ewing lost it off the double team.
Unbelievable how the Knicks are surrendering the basket.
Oh, what a move by Marciulionis. And the Knicks want a timeout.
Well, a nice pass into Ewing. He can't control that ball. Golden State comes up. Marciulionis goes up for an incredible move. What a slick delivery by Sarunas.
And back comes Marciulionis. So the game is tied at 91. Mark Jackson has replaced
Violence. But the Knicks, a supposedly physical team, are not playing physical basketball. Now Marciulionis comes down on this break and is given all the room he wants. You've got to take space away from people. Goodness knows.
26 points for Patrick Ewing. But only 6 in the second half. Hardaway on a reverse. The double team. Marciulionis drawing the foul. Good fake. McDaniel picks up his 3rd.
Well, Xavier's out there. Nothing's happening.
4th team foul. Wilkins for McDaniel.
And now he will sit down. So the Knicks go with the 3 guards. Jackson, Wilkins, and Starks, along with Mason. 4th quarter. And Jackson called for the push.
Walk is saying that's a flop. Meaning a phony demonstration of violence here. Come on. It's hard to see the reaction. I mean, Sarunas just went flying, and Jackson didn't do anything to bring that about.
His 2nd personal foul.
Marciulionis back to the free throw line. And he's tied the game at 99. Sander for Marciulionis. Baseline was closed. Marciulionis is fouled.
Well, it's the spin that makes him so tough. Wilkins has the speed on the initial burst, but it's the spin that springs him away from the defense.
And that number 5 on Gerald Wilkins. Marciulionis now 11 for 16 from the foul line.